First we have my lone pony Chance. She was the reason I started back horse riding after I stopped at just 14 years old, starting my riding journey back up at 19 years old. I was hesitant to loan her at first because I had the typical mindset of she's a mare, I'd prefer a gelding. But it was just something about her after thinking about it for a few hours, thinking what had I got to lose. Since then, I've loved her ever since, continuing where we are today, nearly 5 years later. I would not literally change her for the world, even though she is the most marish mare you'd ever meet. She is a 15-year-old, 13-3 buckskin, Section D cross cob, rising 16 this year. She's my confidence giver and my happy hacker. I trust her with my life while we ride, though I wouldn't say that much on the ground. She can be pretty sassy, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Next, we have Willow. She is my mum's horse and her absolute world. She is a rising 7-year-old bay standard bred, cross with a cob. That was a bloody mouthful. She currently stands at 14.3 hands. My mum got Willow in the November of 2021, the same year I got my Chancy girl. My mum had always been around horses when she was younger, but had never been financially stable to ever own one. So having Willow meant literally everything to her. When I mean Willow is her baby, I mean it. I think in my mum's eyes, Willow is definitely her favourite child, even though me and my brother came first. Willow is definitely the top baby. We definitely have some competition. We got Willow when she was very under-muscled and was feral. She had bare minimum handling when we had her. Mum always knew from the moment she saw the picture of her that she would be hers, even though to this day she wouldn't admit it. My mum fell completely in love with her on our viewing. There was another buyer interested in her, waiting with a trailer if my mum said no, but my mum couldn't leave her with him. It was just the best decision she made. Willow came home to us the next evening. She took a while to get used to us, but with mum's patience and underlying love, Willow is the greatest, gentlest and kindest baby ever. My mum takes everything slow with her. Right now, she's a happy hacker at the moment, but in the future, we would love to take her for fun rides and the dream for a beach ride with her. Third and final of my 3 babies is my dark bay, rising 5-year-old gelding Apollo. He is currently standing at 15 hands and is my baby and my absolute Always world. Dreamed of having a dark bay, gorgeous gelding alongside a black spotted Appaloosa. Though we can't have everything, I'm still forever grateful. He has been my birthday candle wish ever since I started riding at just the age of 5. Bought Apollo back in May 2023. I got sent a photo of him 2 days before I actually went to view him. I instantly fell in love. He was the most gorgeous, kind-eyed horse I had ever seen. I went to view him 2 days later. Just seeing him in the flesh made me fall in love even more. He was super skittish and feral, probably even worse than when we first got Willow. But nothing dangerous, like he was going out to kill you. I think he was literally just petrified. He wasn't a fan of human touch. He flinched when I smoothed him. He was very malnourished, lacked muscle, bare minimum human interaction. You could see he was petrified of literally everything. Even though he was in the stable, that should feel like his safe space. My mum and our 2 friends who we now share a field with after we left the DIY yard thought that he was too much for what he was. I was completely bummed out and heartbroken. A day or 2 went by and I just couldn't get this boy out of my head. So after having a long chat with my mum, I finally convinced her to let me message the lady again and say that I will have him. She agreed to let me have him and she horse trailered him to me a week later. He was riddled with lice, malnourished and wasn't trusting at all. As soon as he settled, I gave him his first feed, which he instantly ate right up. You could just tell he needed it. From then, I would sit with him for hours in the stable, letting him get used to me, grooming, feeding him, handling him. It took me a while for him to gain his trust, but nearly 3 years later, Apollo is like a dopey following puppy. He's honestly my pride and joy. I'm taking his riding journey slowly because of how he was at the beginning of his life. So right now, all I'm doing with him is hacking him out, seeing the world around him, gaining more muscle. My future plans with Apollo would be eventing and low competition show jumping. That's always been my dream ever since I was younger. I'm currently trying to find the right place to continue his education. Eventually, I would love to start lessons with him and Willow to gain more of his education. And in the same year, in 2023, we moved to our own field to rent with our two friends, a mother and daughter duo, just like me and my mum. We have all dreamed about having our own plot of land one day. So when we had the opportunity, we took the plunge. The horses are out 24/7 and being able to just be horses. With mine and my mum's trio, we had our friends' horses too. And 3 years later, and there's no regrets with our decisions. Thank you for watching my first video on my channel. In the next video, I'll do a video about a bit about myself, so you know a bit more about me. And I hope that you come to my next video. Bye!